Hi, I'm Steve.
And I'm Mary.
Welcome to Our Life V3. Back in December, we cruised on the MSC Magnifica in the Mediterranean. This video, we're going to cover our port stop of Piraeus, the closest port to Athens, Greece.
I was really excited about this particular port. I mean, it's Athens, but what really excited me was when we were going up to the Acropolis, we signed up for an augmented reality tour.
Somebody created a way to try to augment your whole time, showing you an iPad vision of what all this looked like back in the day. A little on the cartoonish side, but really great for knowing what you were looking at.
I thought it was pretty good, but it was just too much. They just had so much information. It would have been great to have had that prior to going.
It was really neat walking up the hill, a beautiful view. We got to see the Theater of Dionysus, walk through the gates, in past the Temple of Athena, and up to the temple. The Parthenon was the temple of Zeus.
Just the scale, just to see it all up on, and then overlooking the city. The views from it were just spectacular. This thing's gone through a lot of earthquakes, and then you had people coming in and tearing it down and defacing it, and yeah. So what really struck you about being up there?
Really, the history and the idea that you had this temple of the gods above the city overlooking everything was just phenomenal. I wish that we had been able to walk in the temple and get a feel for it from the inside. What made this special for you?
I think it's just one of those iconic locations. I've seen hundreds of pictures of it, heard about it, read about it, and I think it was just actually going and seeing it in person. What I did appreciate was the museum. It is the Museum of the Acropolis. It is one of the top 25 museums in the world, and I understand why. They put a lot of thought into creating it.
They actually built the room in the museum the same size as the Parthenon. The columns, the interior walls, the exterior walls were all dimensionally identical to the Parthenon.
You could see the Acropolis from the building up at the top. There's a lot of glass, so don't wear skirts or
yes,
anything like that to this particular museum, because there's a lot of glass floors. They built it on top of old Athens and started excavating under it.
Not only does it serve as a museum first floor, but it's made of glass, so as you look down, you actually see the excavations where they're digging out the old city, and yet the museum is protecting the old city from weather and element.
They really put a lot of thought into it, and I appreciate that as a museum goer. One of the best parts about going was the time of the year that we went. It was December, so it was a bit chilly, but it wasn't like we needed winter coats. But tourism was very low. Our guide was like, man, this is
never seen this empty.
Yeah, it's like a very light day.
I think I would go back again and spend a few more days in the history of it.
I would go back too. I would just go back to Athens. I think there's a lot more to Athens.
Across the street, we went to the Olympian Temple of Zeus and to a little park and a walk through town. Well, that's it for our review of Athens and Piraeus. Thank you for watching, and until next time, safe travels.
And keep it between the lines.